Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly commence with the afternoon session. We kindly request all of you to be kindly seated. We kindly request all non-participants, media personnel and tourists to kindly keep away from the performing arena and stay within the demarcated area. We will shortly be commencing with the afternoon session.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with the cultural program, we invite to the performing arena the Sangtam cultural troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly request all non-participants, media personnel and tourists to kindly keep away from the performing arena and stay within the demarcated area.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Sangtam cultural troupe. For their commemorative performance, the Sangtam cultural troupe will be performing the Ako Angu Cho Nchi, a folk dance of victory. This traditional folk dance of victory is performed during special occasions like the Hornbill festival and also during the tribe's important festivals such as the Mung Mung. During such occasions, rich cultural attires are worn to showcase and display the intricate design of the dresses. On this auspicious day, dancers move their bodies rhythmically with exaggerated moves, exhibiting their feelings of joy and victory.
point. It's a lost cause. What you shooting? Oh, of course, Sumi. Good.
I know that much about it.
When they are moving out of your frame, do you move with them or do you just keep the frame?
No, I move with them.
You move with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Sangtam culture troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Chakhesang culture troupe. This afternoon, the Chakhesang culture troupe is performing for us Kro Fekeche, a traditional folk dance. This folk dance holds deep significance and are performed for various reasons. Men and women dance together to celebrate the culmination of the year's hard work and the gathering of crops. Dance is an integral part of the festivals and festive celebrations, bringing the community together in joy and unity. The dance also embodies a sense of self-purification, allowing individuals to express their grace, purity, and cultural identity through their movements. Kro Fekeche by the Chakhesang cultural troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Chakhesang cultural troops.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the Phom cultural troupe a warm welcome to the performing arena. This afternoon, the Phom cultural troupe will be demonstrating to us the traditional way of fire making practiced by the Phom tribe. According to legend, fire was not yet discovered. When fire was not yet discovered, the ancestors of the Phoms stumbled upon fire accidentally. Traditionally, fire is made using only three apparatus: wood, shredded bamboo dust, and bamboo rope. The shredded bamboo dust is placed in the dry ground, and above this, dry wood is placed. The bamboo rope is strapped on to the wood, which is then twirled constantly until the friction heats up the wood. As the bamboo rope keeps twisting from side to side, the heated wood begins to give out smoke, showing signs of fire. This phase is considered to be very crucial, where without a pause, the rope has to be twirled persistently until fire sparks and ignites fully. As soon as the fire is lit, more twigs and chopped bits of wood are lightly stacked upon each other to get the full flame of fire.
Angami hindi ko siya. Sumado ko yung hindi. Sasa. No, sumado. Kami ko. Sumado kami ulit.
nói là tay nói hả tay mình chỉ lên đây thôi tay hả tay nói là tay nói chắc không được sao cái tay phải không được đấy chỉ lên đây thôi nó tay nói tay mình chỉ nói được cái sao cái gì này ôi tay 비상 아? 비상 nó mà lẽ bỏ ra chả là bây giờ phát kiểu nó bây giờ cái đồ cái mình lên là sao
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Phom cultural troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very pleased to announce the presence of our host, Mr. P. Bashangmong Bachang, Minister of Housing and Mechanical Engineering, accompanied by co-hosts, Mr. Z. Nusheto Nute, Advisor NRE and NSDMA, and Mr. Supongmern, Chairman of NEPED. We are also very delighted to have with us as our honored guest, Sri Asit Gopal, the Additional Secretary and Financial Advisor of Ministry of Textiles. Thank you, sir, for your presence. We are delighted to have you this afternoon. At this time, we'd like to take this moment to acknowledge our honored guest, Mr. Asit Gopal, for which we request our host, Mr. P. Bashangmong Bachang, and co-host, Mr. Z. Nushito Nute, and Mr. Supongmern, to kindly do the honor of acknowledging our honored guest. Mr. Asit Gopal is also accompanied by his lady wife, and we would also like to acknowledge her as well.
And then je travaille pour une fabrique de disques.
Thank you, sir, for graciously taking the time to be here with us today. We look forward to your support and participation. Cultural troops kan sopra ekbar jora halakuri divi.
That's why you travel for work.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we would witness a cultural performance from the Angami cultural troupe. This afternoon, the Angami cultural troupe is performing for us Nyope Fair. Nyope Fair is a traditional folk song sung while carrying or holding a child. Usually, Nyope Fair is sung by women carrying a child to lull the child to sleep or to keep them from crying. The Angami cultural troupe performing for us Nyope Fair.
Oh Kefi Meadow, Kefi Meadow, Hoi, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Abba, Ashen Yobut, Abba, Ashen Yobut, Fibe Kriyan, Fibe Kriyan, Hoi, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Hoi, Iyo, Weho, Iyo, Weho, Hoi, Hoi.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Angami cultural troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Ao cultural troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the arena the Ao Cultural Troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the vibrant cultural heritage of Nagaland, we kindly request all non-participants, media personnel and tourists to kindly keep away from the performing arena and stay within the demarcated area. Thank you.
This afternoon, we have the Ao Cultural Troupe performing for us a festive dance. This dance is performed by the young men of the village to show their talents and, most importantly, their active and powerful physical strength. The movements include stomping on the ground twice briskly and marching ahead by showing off their chest moving from left to right. The dance is also accompanied by the beating of the drum and yodeling. It is performed in a very jolly manner, marking the moment of the festival. The dance can also be called as the youth dance, as this dance is performed by the youth only. The dance is quite an important part of the festival, as it is the only time where the youth are allowed to show and prove their activeness, hence called the festive dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Ao Cultural Troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Tikhir Cultural Troupe.
Zeliang, some Tanta Siok Nichuki, Tuni Kachawuri Lupo, Naisuma Zangro Matro, our people are not in Ubanai.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome the Tikhir Cultural Troupe.
This afternoon, the Tikhir Cultural Troupe will be demonstrating to us the traditional way of harvesting millet. This demonstration is accompanied with a folk song called the Tansa Nyet Uhu.
Some Tanzari Lumununga, Purasabo Sunchana, Tamur, Jasholaka, Shapi Wu, Rabuka Vibo, Joe, Dumushibo, Joshoka, Mungumi Long, him, Mashimarani Jokibo, the Sasholaka, Pu, Tapi, Tunuralang, like a Timpon Mungu by Poor Bonnet.
Ai, atan tay leo, thra tan cho đây mà nơi.
During the time of harvest, families, friends, and relatives gather in groups to help each other. As they begin to harvest, they pray for bountiful blessings, which they are hopeful after their hard work and devotion. This beautiful song is sung by a group of helpers with expectation that the people is ripened. They also seek their friends to gather the millets and together the millets will have blessings and as
Ro, Hinyan Jai Jingri Shao Sa Yang Dana, Li Chashi Yang Dana, Momi, the Champo Yatra Nay, Chao Zeliang Yalu Chakavuro, Atalang Dano Gunu Luther, Yasa Nay. Say, Cashew. Châu bị cầm bẻ sau cái nữa à chỉ bói bị lụt rồi. Tôi đi chơi, tôi đi chơi cả chơi. Tôi đi chơi. Sang như thế này, châu như thế. Chơi, tôi lên đây. Theo ta sẽ tăng rồi. Châu, sẽ tăng rồi. Châu xin một cái.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Tikhir cultural troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Sumi culture troupe. This afternoon, the Sumi culture troupe will be performing for us Anga Kapsa. Anga Kapsa is a traditional spear kicking ceremony or a spear kicking game. Spear kicking or Angakapsa is an important traditional game of the Sumi Naga tribe. This indigenous game is only played by the male youths of the community. In this game, Angakapsa, older male youth tries to kick a mark impaled on the tip of a spearhead. Whoever kicks the highest height with both the legs is declared as the champion of the game. This indigenous Sumi Naga game also signifies the skills, strength and courage of the Sumi tribe. Anga Kapsa by the Sumi cultural troupe. This cultural connect is a cultural extravaganza presented by the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland, here at the Hornbill Festival, declared as the Festival of Festivals. The outstanding cultural troops from all parts of Nagaland presents to you a glimpse into the rich cultural songs, dances and traditions of the tribes of Nagaland.
నేను కిందకు వచ్చినారా నువ్వు ఎక్కడుందో దానిలో కింద ఉన్నారా ఎక్కడున్నారా నువ్వు ఎక్కడ పోతురా
Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that a spectacular performance? Let's hear it one more time for the Sumi cultural troupe. The energy here today is incredible and we are just getting started. As we continue with the program, let us not forget the importance of our artists who keep the traditions alive. Their passion and dedication are what makes the Hornbill Festival a success year after year. Shall we give all our cultural troupes an encouraging round of applause? Thank you. And now please welcome the Khiamniungan Cultural Troupe.
Open you knock them a children. I make a yoke, hey, won't make a yoke, hey.
This afternoon, the Khiamniungan Cultural Troupe will be performing the pulling of the log drum, the pieta.
Come here.
Please put your hands together for the Khiamniungan Cultural Troupe performing the pieta, which is the pulling of the log drum. Pulling of the log drum is one of the most important traditional practices of the Khiamniungan Nagas. The log drum is usually kept inside the murung in the Khiamniungan culture. Log drum pulling is organized by the khels. Every khel has their own log drum by nominating a Phom, who is the owner of the log drum. The owner of the log drum performs a ritual before cutting down the tree. The particular log drum is identified by the owner, to whom in his dream is revealed whether the tree is a male or a female. After the log drum is carved, it is tied up with a strong rope as per the traditional norms. To begin the pulling of the log drum, the owner takes the leaf off a tree and touches the log drum and the rope from the bottom to the top. This ritual is significant and unique to the Khiamniungan Nagas.
nhớ bem nó xong nhớ ta cho số lục chế à khem mà sự kiểu hay à bây nhiêu à khem cô Khiamniungan hai xuyên khá cô khâu lý chia cô ý này xây đây siêu lâu của kỹ ye à bây nhiêu cho sắc Khiamniungan hai xuyên khá cô Khiamniungan là sĩ cơ hồ hiểu mùi là sĩ cơ hồ hệ cái chân này cô siêu cái cho siêu khem cô kỹ ye à bây nhiêu à khem cả mẹ lâu thâu thà cả ha à công tiếng liêu cả à thà hi hay học bộ phổ bộ bê cả à thà hi mẹ yêu thâu thà cả ha khắp qua mê cả à thà hi à bao nhiêu sao hậu bao nhiêu nhà siêu đi bông bao nhiêu là cái nhà bay chơi nhầm số nơi cho bay nhiều nhớ siêu đi bông bay nhiều là cái nhà mà con cho bay nhiều nhớ cá hậu ai liều ai sông rồi lo à hay rồi rồi
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our performers a big round of applause. Up next, we have the Garo Cultural Troupe.
This afternoon, the Garo Culture Troupe is performing for us Bathai Dekna Ade, a Garo folk song. This popular Garo folk song translates into, how can you just remain like that? Oh, later on, you will miss chances to enjoy. Why then, should I remain at home any longer? Drum beats by the petulas reverberate uproariously, feeling like lifting one's faith up and down. Would love to eat rice cooked by themselves from the winnowing fan. Wish I could eat cooked meat fed by the Tende hands. A taste of the fermented rice beer matured for 7 years. I wish to be drunk with it just for this one time.
Krim ko
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Garo Cultural Troupe. Up next, we have the Konyak Cultural Troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Konyak Cultural Troupe. This afternoon, they shall be presenting a choreographed act of the practice of tattooing called the Tatu Pu Wanglam as Tushang Pu Wanglam. The Konyak Nagas are known for the distinctive and rich tattooing tradition. Tattooing in Konyak Naga culture has historically held significant social and cultural value, making milestones in a person's life, especially among men and women. Tattoos were traditionally associated with bravery and success in battle. A Konyak man who killed an enemy would receive a tattoo as a symbol of his accomplishment. These tattoos were often done on the face, especially on the forehead, to signify the warrior's prowess. Naturally available needles were used for pricking during the olden days. Tattoo inks were also derived from natural sources. Not everyone was eligible to get a tattoo. It was restricted to certain groups like the royals, warriors, and those who have attained adulthood.
Julung mamang sam dei na nga si nje lama ne tu li ngba lam si ngia chama tu li nang bo ngden bo nhờ yu câu lập công ba
đời nhé cả tu gia tu tích cực bây giờ tàu phay mớ nặng ở thế ăn khăm thuộc lâu giặc khắp tu cầm mà chầu à chắc cả bữa chỉ ní cả tu tất cả so nhung tu nhưng à đâu yên dạ nhưng tu nhỉ đó thân mày bây giờ thân nâng bụng ngợ màu con tu nhỉ tu tất cả ama wa ini so pag nakatin yung pong pang to nang tu dik phai ma ni ingba daw di kam pong bu so ni mam la go bo ngo ni
nga he cái số nhé thú lắm mà con tu cả tu uống nè cho bên nắng ta cầm theo chỗ thế
ồ mới là tiếng pha đây hình khớp bì đi
nhé thú lắm mà dạ cả tu uống nè sư
tu uống bụ
cầm thế
cho bên con tu bảo quỷ không hả
hay ya yak tu cả tu có quả số hay à ta hay bơ à
hay lắm không anh ấy tu không anh ấy tu hỉ bây giờ sư phụ chị mày không giống đâu anh ấy tu hỉ bây giờ ứng bao quý anh ấy tu hỉ ứng bao anh ấy tu hỉ cho nên uyếm là bờ hàm bờ cố ấy tu bờ hàm bờ uyếm là bờ hàm bờ uy chẳng hố hàm bờ sư phụ anh ấy tu cả sư phụ
thêm bộ
Sumi tung tung nang basa. Ni ya. Ini ya. Ale. Dinner. Nyim dua. Nyim dua. Gai dinner. Nagi mấy đại nữ, thả mấy đại nữ. Alo, dinner.
Nào ya mấy trăm gì, cầm nữa ta, cầm nữa.
Nghe à? Na cái này mấy đại bị si. Anh này mấy đại bị si. Nghe à? Na cái mấy đại bộ.
Thế itai ba thế.
Si à bây giờ nắng bộ. À bây giờ. Hay, nặc cái dạ si mấy cái. Khang trong ở hồ là. Cầm lo bây giờ.
Cầm lo ta đâu.
Cầm lo bây giờ.
Cầm không bơ.
Show.
Cầm lo bơ. Ô.
Hãy show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Konyak Cultural Troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Lotha Cultural Troupe. This afternoon, the Lotha Culture Troupe will be performing for us Mhorhata, a traditional way of hunting down a tiger. Whenever a tiger attacks a pig in the village, the entire village, especially the men folks, will take up their traditional weapons and they will strategize a plan to hunt down the tiger. The group drag the bowsprings of the tiger, and when they catches up with the tiger, they will select 3 to 4 professionals from amongst themselves to kill the tiger. Mhorhata, a traditional way of hunting down a tiger by the Lotha Cultural Troupe.
Okay, we just want to show, like while I'm coming from the Isama side, which point should I take? I mean, which point to hold? What's it? Ayo, itu na, onoma abra dari gitu, kita masuk lagi. So, around 4:30 to 5. Itu naan, right? Ada naan. Obviously, we can keep some line and some butter chicken. Butter chicken is butter chicken very sticky plate and rice plate. So I think we should work out because we don't eat much. And we don't need to drink, we can just cook meat vegetables.
Whenever a tiger attacks a pig in the village, the entire village, especially the men folks, will take up their traditional weapons and they will strategize a plan to hunt down the tiger. Online and like Rengma. I've been in the industry for 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Lotha culture troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Chang cultural troupe. The Chang culture troupe will be performing for us Bangna Chia, a folk dance of worshipping nature's god.
According to their ancestors, the Chang Nagas usually performed this song during winter seasons to signify that the winter has come. Panganchia is a folk song and dance to signify the Chang's worship of the nature god of lightning and thunder, Nifa and Nta. A big round of applause for the Chang Cultural Troupe. Up next, we have the Kuki Cultural Troupe.
तार से लपेट के चल दिया चलो तार से कहाँ लपेट दिया आपने चलो आगे बढ़ाओ
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome the Kuki cultural troupe. This afternoon, the Kuki cultural troupe will be performing for us Savail Hun. Savail Hun means grand reception of bountiful hunting. A soul hunter venturing out into the deep jungle to hunt down the wild ferocious animal for feast. When the hunter successfully hunts an animal, he carries his mount and heads back to the village. On his way back home, the village, upon hearing of his song of valor, gives him a grand reception which only a bountiful hunter deserves. The hunter, along with the villagers, march into the village with pride and joy. The village chief then acknowledges the successful hunter by offering him and the male counterparts Vaiju, a rice spear. Showcasing his superiority, the hunter jumps around the lifeless animal. Showcasing his superiority, the hunter jumps around the lifeless animal, shouting out, Napun kapun la napan, declaring the age-old tradition of having dominance over the rest of the villagers when it came to hunting, which is followed by a songs and dance of celebration to mark the reception of the bountiful hunting. The Kuki cultural troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Kuki cultural troupe. Up next, we have the Zeliang cultural troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Zeliang cultural troupe.
Akabo, Tanera, Alukiki, Main the guy. Hey.
The Zeliang cultural troupe will be performing a folk song called Hung Nyang Lui.
Kimengine.
Hey, Kimeno, 1,000 hello. Này, Kimei bằng cũng mẹ, Kiluna lên, rồi cắt chú hello.
Sang đoàn gây bị kỳ thứ cầm bầu từ sao mãi sĩ cơ mơ cơ nơi mình mỗi hiện khi mỗi yang gì dễ bỏ kẻ run
Hunginang Lui is a song sung in praise of Hunginang, a great warrior and a heroic figure renowned for his patriotic needs. He deeply cared for his people and often risked his life for the cause of his people. This song relates to an incident where a woman was held captive by the enemy when Hunginang was bedridden due to some infection in his leg. When the woman was being dragged away by the enemy, he overheard the woman saying, "Had Hunginang been here, he surely would have saved me." Touched by her words, Hunginang stomped his infected foot onto the ground, spilling pus and blood on the ground, and attacked the enemy and thereby rescuing the damsel.
Chara cham bang ke din kumai pokaram na ahu hai te kum chrin da die mani ma ui ze kam lo de tu ka di bo hu lam gai tua ki mai che khuin lung gai mi lo ba men hin Garo cũng không yêu im wen này khiến tu bụi lúa không yêu con dòng mình su dây man mà dù ngầu dây ở chuan xin cái ra cũng su dây ra tên sang làm bề quân này hung yên năng ở chuan cái mian đi Te sao buram de tu apin sang kine sai sam lage alu nang chera puizan lu khanaga die alu tu pika merai buki mi kera
Zuri thiu khai pi kam chuna sai khanya zo sa khalun rai lo aki luna zo sa khalo
Dốc sáu mươi mà, đừng nói dốc sáu mươi ba, không chịu nào.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Zeliang cultural troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Yimkhiung cultural troupe. This afternoon, the Yimkhiung cultural troupe will be performing for us a log drum bowling demonstration. Log drum plays a significant role in the Yimkhiung community. During their times, they believed it is a symbol of victory, prosperity, truthfulness, and considered it as an epitome of a monument of warfare. During the preparation of the log drum in the deep jungle, it is first the leader who makes a cut mark on the selected tree trunk, and it is believed that if fresh leaves falls, it indicates longevity and prosperity, and if a dry leaf falls, it indicates misfortune to the community. This folk song signifies about the olden days head hunting. When the warriors bring back enemies' head from the battlefield or from the raids, those heads were first then put inside the log drum and beaten in the log drum. This song also says, in the process of log drum making, our ancestors chopped down a giant tree to make a log drum. After completing, it is pulled to the village by the entire menfolk, and in every important occasion of the village, they beat a log drum in a systematic way to produce a desired sound. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Yimkhiung cultural troupe. Up next, performing for us is the Kachari cultural troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Kachari cultural troupe. They shall be performing the Jalang Dain Doha, which is a traditional folk dance of the Kachari tribe. The dance is performed during two significant festivals of the Kachari people, the Han Seo Bishu and Surem Bishu, for 7 and 3 days respectively, marking the celebration of the harvest season. And it is also a time for thanksgiving for the beautiful crops. Jalang Dain Doha is a vibrant group-based folk dance that embodies the joy and spirit of the festivals. The dance is performed to celebrate harvest, community bonding, and the cultural richness of the Kachari people. The dancers dance according to the rhythm accompanied by the traditional drumming and chanting. The movements are energetic and it involves intricate footwork that are symbolic of agricultural life, celebrating the connection between the people and their land. Traditional attire is worn during the dance, with participants adorning themselves in colorful dresses, jewelry, and accessories that represent the Kachari tribe's cultural heritage. The Jalang Dain Doha fosters unity and cultural preservation, passing on traditions to younger generation. The dance, along with the festivals, honor nature, agriculture, and the spirit of gratitude towards the earth and ancestors of the harvest.
bakane wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai barabaka hading lunglang bakane hading gaku nai pade hading lunglang bayane wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai wang wang biring du dau jing dau wa bir balai.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Kachari cultural troupe. Up next, we have the Rengma cultural troupe. As we continue with the program, let us not forget the importance of our artists who keep the traditions alive. Their passion and dedication are what makes the Hornbill Festival a success year after year. Shall we give all our cultural troupes an encouraging round of applause? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena the Rengma Cultural Troupe.
This afternoon, the Rengma Culture Troupe will be performing for us Anga Kaha Kawe. This is a well-known and a well-loved lullaby song sung by mothers to put their child to sleep, after which they attend to other works. Oh, my child, don't cry, my child, don't cry. Why do you cry like this? All your friends have gone to sleep, only you are alone and awake. Your mother here is pained by your cries and cannot do her work. My child, you have become weak by crying. My child, you have loved your mother. Don't cry and go to sleep peacefully.
La
and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Rengma cultural troupe. Up next, and the last performance for the day will be presented to us by the Puchuri Cultural Troupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Puchuri Cultural Troupe. The Puchuri Cultural Troupe will be performing for us the Zanda Tong, which is a traditional folk dance of the Puchuri tribe. The Zanda Tsong is performed during the post-harvest season, typically after the crops have been gathered and stored. The dance is part of the Feast of Merit, a celebration hosted by the richest or the most influential man in the village. The Feast of Merit is a feast where the host, often the wealthiest and the most respected individual, invites the entire village to celebrate and partake in the feast. It is a way of showing gratitude and generosity, as well as gaining social status within the community. Zanda Tsong is usually performed as the last folk dance before dinner during the feast. The dance serves as the ceremonial closing to the day's celebration before the community enjoys the shared meal. This makes the dance a pivotal moment of festivities, symbolizing the culmination of a year's hard work and harvest and the communal sharing of bounty. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Puchuri Cultural Troupe. The Department of Art and Culture acknowledges and appreciates the sincere and active participation of all the troops and individuals whose cooperation has enabled these presentations. A huge thank you to all our performers for bringing us closer to the heart of Naga culture through their beautiful performances. Shall we give our performers a big round of applause? And to you, our audience, thank you for your enthusiasm. It surely makes this festival even more special.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce that the 25th Hornbill Festival is being supported by a host of esteemed sponsors this year. The sponsors play a vital role in helping to bring together the rich traditions, performances and vibrant showcases of the festival. This year, we are pleased to have as our sponsors Record, the official health and hygiene partner, SBI, official banking partner, Nestle, official beverage partner, Indian Oil, associate partner, Hotel Polo Private Limited, associate partner, LIC, associate partner, and Explurge as our official